अस्सलाम वालेकुम, क्या हाल चाल है आपके। उम्मीद करता हूँ ठीक ठाक होंगे। यार मैं आजकल मक्का के ट्रिप पे हूँ और किस वजह से हूँ ये मैं आपको बाद में बताऊँगा। बट आई फाउंड वन कपल, दे आर फ्राम साउथ अफ्रीका, दे आर लिविंग इन साउथ अफ्रीका फ्राम जनरेशन्स, और इत्तेफाक से इनसे मेरी मुलाकात हो गई। तो मैंने सोचा थोड़ा सा जो है वो इनके साथ एक छोटा सा इंटरव्यू रिकॉर्ड किया जाए, तो मिलवाता हूँ मैं आपको।
Assalamu alaikum, and thank you for having a few words with me. We are from South Africa, and I'm here with my wife. My name is Muhammad Hussein, and we are in South Africa in the Secunda area, which is close to Johannesburg. And my great great grandparents have settled down there from India. And we have come for our first visit to Saudi Arabia. This is my first time here, and so far it's mashallah, it's been a beautiful experience. And like yourself, meeting wonderful people who are so kind and generous to share their knowledge and time with us of the local area. We have first stopped at Medina, and now we've come just from Makkah, so Medina to Makkah, and now we are in Azizia. So next few days we'll be here, and then we will begin our Hajj journey.
So, how was your experience in Medina first, then coming to Makkah? You visited the Prophet Mosque.
The first visit was to the Prophet's Mosque. We arrived just before Jummah. And growing up Muslim, growing up basing your entire life on Deen and the Prophet is just an unreal experience to describe. To go to his grave is just I don't have many words, but all I can say is my wife and I had the same experience, that before we came, we obviously heard from our parents and grandparents and relatives on what to expect and what du'as to prepare and how to prepare yourself. And I can tell you that as a first time visitor, there is no preparation to visit the grave of the Prophet. You will break down and discover your true inner self and the Prophet and your love for him. There is nothing more than you will discover than your love for the Prophet. That was my first experience, if I can relate to you, that I discovered my true love for the Prophet. And my wife had decided that she'd never wanted to leave that city. So to come to Makkah, I had to force her to leave that city. It wasn't an easy thing.
And how about your Umrah experience so far? I mean, definitely once you have arrived in Makkah, you already performed Umrah, right?
So when we got in, it was on Monday, and we got in on Monday and we performed the Umrah at night. It was supposed to be quieter at night, but to be honest, I've traveled to many parts of the world. New York is the city that never sleeps. I wish the city that never sleeps comes to Makkah. It will really discover the city that never sleeps. At night, I remember after the Umrah walking around at about 3 a.m., and the crowds were unbelievable and kept growing in size. Instead of becoming quieter, from 12 a.m., this is midnight, till 3 a.m., it actually grew in size. So the Umrah itself was, like I said, our first experience in this area, and difficult physically, but a most amazing experience. While you are going through the Umrah, it's quite a physically challenging experience. But when you finished, you're just filled with this unbelievable peace and energy of having completed one of the stages of Hajj.
Mashallah, basically, from Muslim countries बहुत सारे हाजीज आते रहते हैं, तो मतलब from India, Pakistan, Bangladesh बहुत सारे आते रहते हैं Muslims, और they usually perform Umrah and Hajj. But these are the countries like South Africa, यहाँ से बहुत कम मुस्लिम आते हैं because it's a non-Muslim country, right? इस वजह से भी मेरी थोड़ी सी इंटेंशन थी आपसे जो है वो दो बातें करने की. फिर I found you very, I mean, humble guy and माशाल्लाह very down to earth, so it was really nice meeting with you. थोड़ा सा हज से हट के बात करते हैं, बल्कि पहले तो आपको एडवांस में हज की बहुत बहुत मुबारकबाद. और ये मैं उर्दू
बहुत
आपसे
बहुत
इसीलिए
शुक्रिया.
बोल रहा हूँ कि आपने मुझे बोला है कि मैं आपसे उर्दू में बात करूँ, so you can learn it. So how about the game which we mutually, I mean, fan of? I'm talking about cricket.
Cricket.
So Hashim Amla, or what's your favorite team except South Africa for sure? और इसके अलावा
साउथ अफ्रीका में हमारे पैशन बहुत ज़्यादा है क्रिकेट का, और मेरा अपना जर्नी क्रिकेट से. We grew up in a country with segregation of apartheid, where cricket was गोरे के लोग, सिर्फ गोरे के लोग था. And cricket was a way to challenge the authority. So when we grow up, हमारा एक ही हीरो था और वो था इमरान खान. 1992 पे वो हमारा हीरो था और हमारे पर्सनल एक्सपीरियंस, आई डोंट वांट टू ऑफेंड एनीबॉडीज बिलीव्स, लेकिन आज भी वो हमारा हीरो है. इमरान खान सबसे बड़ा हीरो है, द मैन ऑफ द पीपल देन एंड नाउ, हमारे कप्तान. तो हाशिम अमला ग्रेट player, A.B. de Villiers great player, we've met a lot of them. Hashim Amla's father was a doctor in our profession, so we've in similar circles, and he's with my brother frequently because he's now retired and they stay in the same town. But for us, if I can say one cricket hero that has molded my life personally, Imran Khan, no greater player.
That's so good to hear. Being a Pakistani, it's so good to hear that. But in current thought, what's your favorite player and which team?
In current form, I would have to say there's two players for me, Babar Azam and Virat Kohli. In current form, I would say those are the two players that are my favorite to watch. If I could sit and watch, which I did. Last year I went to the World Cup and I was blessed in one day. That was a dream of mine which came true, to watch those players play. And in one day I got to watch Babar Azam play and Virat Kohli bat. So that was a dream come true. So definitely my two favorite players.
Sir, thank you so very much for your time, your precious time, because I know you have to do so many ibadat and everything. So hopefully we will meet again, inshallah. And wish you very best of luck for your Hajj.
इंशाअल्लाह we just request हमको आपकी दुआएं में रखना और हमारे हज कबूल
Inshallah.
इंशाअल्लाह.
Thank you so much.
शुक्रिया.